Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday. I don't know about you, but it is a beautiful Thursday here in the DC metro area. I hope that you have had a wonderful week. Hope you've had a week full of purpose and promise. Hopefully, you have done great things this week, started out great and ending the week great. Our word for this week, I don't think I've posted it yet. I sure haven't. I just thought about that. So we'll do that a little later. But our word for this week is embrace. Another a very important thing that we need to do in the reinvention process. Embrace. Embrace what? We'll talk about a little bit of that tonight. What are some of the things that you really need to embrace as you're preparing to reinvent or you're in the process of reinventing? So I'm a little late. I'm going to jump right in. I promise. I always promise never to go more than 15 minutes. Of course, I don't always stick to that promise. It gets good and I get a little carried away. But anyway, 15 minutes tonight for sure. Embrace what's different. What am I talking about? What's different? Embrace change. Again, we're talking reinvention. Some of us try to shy away from it. We don't want to see it. We would get so much further if we realize that it's necessary and needed to get us to the next level and embrace what it brings. Embrace it and then try to work with it if it's different because it may take some getting used to. But keep in mind, all along in the process, when you're trying to adapt, keep in mind that it's going to be for your better. This reinvention is to better you, not to take you backwards, but to bring you forward. All right. So again, we're going to embrace what's different. So what does that look like? And it plays a pivotal role in so many respects. And what I want to about tonight is what some of those roles are. What is it that is so important about embracing, and how does it directly relate to the reinvention process? So, one way in which it does that is it helps you to break free from stagnation. Embrace it. Embrace that change. Embrace the fact that you're reinventing, that things are changing for you. You know, a lot of times, well, frequent, all the time, change will disrupt the status quo. Let's just face it. And for that reason, many of us have not even tried to embark on doing anything different. But it breaks the cycle of stagnation. Okay. So by embracing change, you actively seek new experiences. You're looking for different things to participate in and different perspectives that are going to propel you forward. It helps you to break free from the monotony of routine. And of course, it's going to help you to open new doors, fresh opportunities for growth and transformation. So, for that reason, it is important to embrace the change. Embrace the change. Don't shy away from it. Again, talking about something that's very important in that reinvention process. What else? By embracing the change, you're going to foster personal development. We've probably talked about personal development every time in every tip that I've given you about reinvention, right? Because it is personal development. And embracing that change is going to, first of all, it may bring along some challenges, all right, and unfamiliar situations. And I think that's what scares a lot of us off. We don't like the unknown. It's very comfortable being in our comfort zone, right? That's why it's called our comfort zone. It's where we feel nice and warm and cozy, and but that doesn't always get us to where we need to be. Particularly if we're talking reinvention already, that means we're looking to change things and shake things up anyway, right? Because the status quo really hasn't been what we've needed. We need something different, and that's why we are reinventing. So it's going to help you to foster that personal development and change. Like I said, often takes you out of that comfort zone. But embracing the change is going to force you to develop new skills. It's going to force you to, again, to experience those new things, to expand your knowledge base, and broaden your horizons. I mean, it's beneficial for so many reasons. And of course, if you're broadening those horizons, you're broadening what you're capable of doing, right? When you see new things, things that provide opportunities for you to experience something that is out of the ordinary, out of the status quo of what you've been dealing with. When you see them, that's got to broaden your knowledge base and broaden, of course, those experiences and broaden what you will be able to give an entirely new perspective to. And again, we talk about reinventing, I talk about plugging into your journey. The things that you experience, the things that you go through, of course, are for you. But broadening and gaining knowledge and reinventing to be an even better you makes you better for other people because it's our responsibility to share our journeys and help other people along. So it's going to definitely push us perhaps out of our comfort zone. It may push us to a place though where we can help somebody, right? It pushes us to really kind of navigate problem solving perhaps a little differently. It pushes us to navigate how we do life a little differently. And all of that is sharpening our personal development. We're personally developing in how we handle life. And that reinvention, again, is going to bring us to a better point in life. All right. So, what else? What are some of the other benefits of embracing what's different, going ahead and realizing that change is good for you? Well, by doing that, you are going to cultivate some resilience. Oh my goodness. Change, let me tell you, if it does not break you, it's definitely going to make you. And I talk about change and I give you the support that's needed so that it's not going to break you. We have no choice when we're talking reinvention but to be different. And the tools that I provide you with definitely put you in that direction, put you on the right playing field to get that done. So, yeah, it's definitely going to cultivate some resilience. It can be accompanied by uncertainty. We already talked about that. You know, it's taking us out of that comfort zone and that whole uncertainty. People don't like dwelling over in that territory. What else? And you know, it may even cause us a temporary setback and we may fail. But failing is a part of getting to the point where things get better. How do we know if we don't try? How are we going to develop and perfect something and master this whole reinvention if we don't put ourselves out there, give it our all, and take a chance on ourselves at being better? So, yeah, and in that process, you're going to get pretty resilient. You're going to realize that there's some things that really used to knock you flat on your back that you're now able to stand up, stand tall, and be able to persevere through. That is something that embracing change can do for you. So, what else? Embracing the change also helps you develop mental fortitude. That's what I'm talking about too when I'm saying you're getting resilient. You're getting that mental fortitude to be able to go through and to push through and say, no, this is not going to deter me. It's not going to stop me. I know that this is good for me. I just have to push forward, change my introspection, make sure that in the process I'm doing lots of self inspection to make sure that I'm doing things and that I'm really pushing it in the right way so that I can be strengthening my resilience. All right. So, cultivating resilience, another part of embracing what's different, another part of change. What else? It's not showing up for me. That's really weird. All right, well, let's hide that and let's try to show this. Well, it doesn't want to show anyway. Well, one uh, defect is not going to stop this show. It encourages self discovery. It's not popping up, but you guys heard me. It encourages self discovery. As you step into new environments, explore it allows you to explore different perspectives and engage in different things and novel experiences. And you gain insight into who you are and what truly, truly matters to you. And that's what we want to focus on too when we're reinventing. We're finding out in many instances, for many of us, it's the first time that we really get to know who we are because we've been attached to who everybody else is for so long and who people have told us that we need to be, that we really don't know who we really are. So the whole reinvention process is a reawakening in many respects. And embracing it is going to help you to be able to do that self-discovery, to look and to find out exactly who you are, what it is that you truly value, and to work at making sure that those things are a part of the reinvented you, the reinvented process, the reinvented career, the reinvented life. Whatever it is that you're reinventing, self discovery is going to help you to be more accurate in going after exactly what it is you want, who it is you are, okay? Because it's going to reflect rather who it is that you are. I'm looking at my notes to make sure I am not leaving out anything. And it's going to basically help you to align your life, your values, your positions, and your purpose. A life that thrives is one that moves in purpose. I know there's a whole lot of talk about purpose. However, it is so critical and so crucial to who we are, what it is that we want to do, and us truly living a life where we are thriving and not merely surviving. And that's what we want to do in our reinvention process. All right. So what else? Let's see if it's going to show anything. All right. Well, this one wants to show. What else? It stimulates creativity. Oh my goodness, does it ever? When you're reinventing, if you're truly doing it in its real form, you're examining different things to see what may stick. You have an interest. Chances are it may even be something that, if we're talking career, for example, it may be something that you have never even done before. So you have to be able to be creative and innovative and how you describe your skill set, for example, and show how the underlying things that you've been doing all along in your career may match up to that new thing, although it is not identical to what the job description may say. For example, you have a skill set still that will be able to speak to that job description, all right? And you realize that, but you may need to be a little creative and innovative in how you display, how you present who you are and what it is that you know. That's not to say fib about it, not tell the truth. Truth is critical. But if you truly have that skill set, there is absolutely no reason why you would need to make anything up. You would just need to present it in the right way. So that's an example of some of the things that you may have to, or some things that could be stimulated, where the creativity could be stimulated because of the change that is taking place. It's going to probably challenge, some conventional thinking and probably explore some alternative approaches, just like I said about the whole job thing. And then it encourages you to think outside of the box. And that is a huge accomplishment for many of us. Again, a lot of us, we're in that comfort zone, especially we risers. If we're in the comfort zone, chances are we've been doing that a long time and it's real comfortable. So getting outside of that comfort zone, breaking through those barriers, taking off the top and coming out is huge for us. And that's something that we want to make sure that we focus on and make sure that we're getting right and that we're doing it in the right way. All right, so what else? Let's see here. Of course, it's going to open doors to new possibilities. Oh my goodness. Absolutely opening doors to new possibilities. When you're looking at things in a different way, when you embrace and get excited about what can happen, now that you are making the change, now that you're doing things to cultivate creativity and cultivate a new way of life for you, the possibilities are vast. Change brings about new opportunities. Period. The end. Um, Opportunities that were previously unknown and inaccessible for many of us. By embracing the change, you position yourself to seize those opportunities and explore uncharted territory. Embracing the change again expands those horizons. It expands your network. It expands who you talk to, where you go, what you do, what you experience. And in all of that, you are bound to have endless possibilities, limitless possibilities. The last thing that I want to tell you about is that, um, hold on. Embracing change, and that one's not going to pop up either. So anyway, so embracing change will finally produce endorphins and put you emotionally at a place where you feel like you can conquer anything. And that goes back to that resilience, that goes back to that state of mind. If you embrace that what is happening to you and for you is to better you, even though it may get a little rocky, it may get a little bumpy, you may find something to be or to work totally easily for you, while other things, they could come at discomfort. However, you have to keep the perspective of this change is going to better me. This change is going to better my situation. It's going to help me to get that reinvented life that I truly desire, that I know I'm truly deserving of. And that life where I'm seeking to thrive, I'm finally going to have and not feel like I'm just living things in mediocrity. All right. So those are some things. Those are some of the reasons why it is critical that we embrace change. It is absolutely critical that we embrace it. If you don't accept some of the things that come along with it, change will not be effective. And let's face it, there's a very good chance that it just will not occur. And then you're back at the same place, living life and just kind of wondering, why am I still stuck? Why am I back at the stuck place, at the place that I'm frequently in, that I've always been in, that I've desired to move past for so long in my life? All right. That's it. You guys embrace what's different. When you're reinventing, things are going to be different. Know that different is good. Different produce what's best rather than just what's better, but it helps to produce what's best. And we're going for what's best. All right. That's it, guys. Listen, continue to pay attention to and watch what I have coming up. I have the summer school session is in. We are launching Reinvent Her next month. And I am so excited. It has been revamped. It has been redone. It has been fine-tuned so that we can get to that place where that reinvented life is definitely on the horizon for you. So pay attention. It's launching next month, and I'm going to be sure to give you more details on it. But in the meantime and in between time, you guys go out, have a great, hey, it's Friday Eve before a long weekend. Go out and enjoy. Make sure that you live life to your absolute fullest. Don't get too weighted down by all that the world is giving us. Pull back off social media a little bit. Pull back away from the news just a little bit. It really messes up with us emotionally, which causes problems physically. Go out and create happiness, create memories. Go out and be you, be authentically you, knowing that there's only one you. That imprint, it's only yours and it's needed. It is needed to make things better. Make things better for you, make things better for others. So go out and touch something, make a difference. It is so, so needed in a world where life likes to deliver news of gloom and despair. We can be that bright light. We can do things differently. We can be better. We can be our best selves. Go out and try to do that every day. All right. All right, that's enough. You guys go on. Have a great evening and thanks for listening in. Tell somebody come on over and listen. Make sure you share. Tell them what we talked about. All right. Have a good one.